Hello there, my name's Damien McNeil. I'm the physics teacher here at Mount St Joseph, and I've been the physics teacher for about the last 20 years. I'd like to share with you some of the aspects that we have here at physics at Mount St Joseph. The most common question that's asked of me is, what is physics and why do I want to study it at a senior level? Well, we answer it by saying that the physics is the science of understanding cause and change throughout the universe, because everything in the universe affects every other thing. So we're looking at the transfer of energy through forces and their interactions from all the way down from the atomic level all the way to the larger level. So we are going to study forces that act for quarks and to electrons all the way up to the large forces that hold our universe together. Why should we study this? To understand how our universe works, how we use mobile phones, GPS systems, computer, lasers, all these technology. In fact, every technology around us requires us to understand physics. So where have you studied physics before? Well, students study physics all the way from year 7 to year 10. And they may not be knowing that they are studying physics. In year 7, we started all the way back with forces and in a little thing called May the Force Be With You, where we discussed forces, energy and gravity. And then we moved into year 8, where we discussed types of energy, electricity and so on. And very recently in 9 and 10, students would have done My Eco Home, Lights, Camera and Action, and the chemical world, especially the radioactivity part of that section. In year 10, you would have studied the science of the road, where you did speed, acceleration, forces and energy, and how dangerous high kinetic energy levels can be to the human body. And of course, the favourite of all, where you did the Big Bang. You did the stars, cosmology and astronomy, which is a favourite for everyone. In year 11 and 12, what would you expect to study? Well, in year 11 and 12 are divided into 8 modules. Modules 1 to 4 are studied in year 11, whereas 5 through to 8 are the HSC. It is a 2-year course, and year 12 builds upon the content of year 11. So modules 1 and 2 are the study of motion, force and energy. They're called kinematics and dynamics, where module 3 is waves and thermodynamics, where we study energy and wave mechanics. And in module 4, we do electromagnetism. So the actual title there is electromagnetism and electricity and magnetism, and we study electromagnetism. In year 12, we build upon that by studying advanced mechanics in module 5, some more electromagnetism in module 6, and then we study quantum mechanics, that mechanics of all the motion and forces on the very small, the photon and the electron in the nature of light. And finally, we move all the way from universe to atoms. So we study how we can apply all of what we've done from the largest to the smallest. So this is our cosmology, why we know the Big Bang happened, all the way down to the small forces that exist and hold every proton together at the quark level. Should you study physics? When choosing physics, you should have a look at what the prerequisites for your university courses are, as well as just your basic interests in science and the physical sciences. Many times you will require physics, even though the subject itself doesn't look like it's a physics background. So for instance, you may always think that, yes, I do, if I'm going to become a pilot or in the aviation industries, I would need to know forces and so on. But it surprises many people to know that you need physics for health and exercise sciences, especially medical science, computer, optometry, dentistry, science law, nursing, veterinary sciences. All of them require physics as well. Sports sciences, the kinematics of the human body, is a definite requirement for physics. Would you be suited for this subject? Well, the study of physics helps you understand how our universe works. Physics enables the 2-unit and mathematics extension applications to be understood as well. So if you are thinking about taking extension 1 or especially extension 2, then physics pairs beautifully with this, and it really is a must. It's an extraordinarily practical subject, and you'll do a lot of experiments which consolidate the theory. And when you do those, it helps you understand how to apply your physics and your problem-solving knowledge to maybe what you are doing in maths, chemistry, and the like. Physics provides basic skills in problem solving, as I said, and it's utilised in a range of other subjects. And as I've mentioned, it does help you if you are doing chemistry and mathematics. A study of physics does connect to various careers. As I mentioned a few moments ago, it does connect back to various university courses, but also just careers in general out in the wider world. It is a bonus to have it if you are going to enter the careers of telecommunications, industrial physics, medicine, electronics, some computing, quality control testing, banking, insurance, teaching, management, and there's so many that physics would be a bonus to have. If you do love science and you love mathematics, then physics is the perfect combination of both. So if you are interested in those two subjects, then I would say give physics a go for you. As you can see here with some testimonials from past students, physics is definitely a challenging course. It's a great subject for getting your brain to think. It's not an easy subject by any means, but it's not unachievable. Physics is a fun course. It has a lot to offer for those students who are very curious about how the universe works and why it works in the way it does. And as you can see there, a lot of students choose it as part of a combination between physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Some common questions that you may have about doing physics. The first one is often asked is, do you have to be really good at maths to do physics? The answer to this is twofold. Yes, there's a lot of mathematics in the physics course, and you have to be able to solve some reasonably difficult mathematical equations at times. You should be studying at minimum advanced mathematics in Year 11. You are provided with data sheets and formula sheets, and you should be able to substitute into those sheets, and you should be able to solve for any of the values in those equations. Can anyone choose physics in Year 11? The answer to this is yes, but we do ask that you have achieved a high enough grade in your Year 9 and 10 science, probably an A or a B grade, to select it. This will give you the required prerequisite knowledge that you need for physics. Which subjects pair well with physics? Well, as mentioned before, many students who take it do mathematics, extension and advanced at the same time. Chemistry is a good pairing, as well as investigating science. Physics is a preferred subject for many courses at university, and it does put you in a greater stead for a lot of those courses if they have a physical science background. So I would look very much at the course guidelines from the university to make sure that you put yourself in the best possible position when applying for those courses. For further information or inquiries, you can please just email me. That's Damien McNeil at damien.mcneil@sid.catholic.edu.au. I'm looking forward for any queries on physics.